Hey, Styly Soul Star here. How's everyone doing? I just wanted to come and do a video about unemployment, which is something that I'm dealing with at the moment. So I thought, let me come and share with you guys and give you a few tips. Basically, I have been unemployed now since I think it was about July. I was working and I was offered another job which I thought I would enjoy more, and that didn't work out, so then I ended up being unemployed. At the time I was really, you know, upset and frustrated because I didn't want to be in the situation where I was, you know, not having anything to do on a daily basis, not having any money, you know, signing on, you know, doesn't do wonders for your confidence and your self-esteem. You just think, oh great, I've got to go there, not earning your own way. So yeah, so basically, you know, I've just been trying to use my time and kind of make use of it, because, you know, being a graduate, I graduated from uni last year. I think we all have this look on things where, you know, we're going to go to college, we're going to go to uni, you're going to get this dream job, you know, and it doesn't always work out that way. But I think that as long as you have a plan, you know, things might veer off from it, but as long as you've got that plan in your head and you can kind of, you know how to deal with things when they come, I think that you will be fine. And I think you just need to make the most of, obviously, the situation that you're in. So I just kind of wanted to, you know, give you a few tips on what you can do while you're unemployed. Now I know, obviously, once you're not working, money's not going to exactly be great, but, you know, I know you guys out there probably trying to make every penny last and still trying to enjoy yourself, or you might be that type of person who, you know, is taking it that little bit hard. Oh, I'm not working, oh, I can't do anything. But, you know, you need to have that positive attitude, you need to be upbeat, and you need to kind of see your way forward and see your way out of the situation. So I made a list of things that you can do while you're unemployed that you probably wouldn't be able to do when you're working 9 to 5, because, you know, once you're working full-time, that's it, you don't have time to do anything. You might have money, you don't have time to spend it, you can't really do things like go to the bank, go to the doctors, dentist appointments, get your eyes tested. You know, there's certain things that you can't do while your time is occupied. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my list because I can't remember them by heart. So the first thing I've put is visit friends. Now we all know that when you're working, the main excuse is, oh, I'm busy, I'm working, I haven't got the time, you know, I can't come out, blah blah blah. So, you know, good thing is to visit friends. Now I know if you're unemployed, your friends might be working and you won't be able to see them in the daytime when you've got nothing to do, but, you know, you can always arrange to see them in the evening times. You know, the weekends won't be like the only time that you have spare to be able to go and see people. So you can use the weekends also. I mean, it doesn't always have to be expensive. You can go and chill at their house, they can come and chill at your house. You know, go for a quick cheap bite. And obviously if you're good friends with someone, I'm sure that they can, you know, help you out and feed you for that time. I mean, you know, I'm sure there's something that can be done. So obviously it's time to be able to do that. So visit friends, and obviously that includes family as well, because, you know, sometimes we don't get to see our family. I mean, I'm from Birmingham originally, so I don't get to see my family that often as I live in London. So, you know, I have got time to go and see them now, and I can get things like cheap train tickets. So, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. So take up a hobby. Now this is really important, because as you don't have any immediate things to structure your day, you need to find things that you like doing, that you can improve at, and that can be filled, that your time can be filled with. Because if you think about it, if you're not working for a certain amount of time, say it was like 6 months or something, that's a big gap on your CV. So, you know, when you go for interviews, you could say to your employer, I'm unemployed, I'm seeking employment, but in my time I have been doing this, this and this, and that shows that you're organised, that, you know, you're kind of keeping some structure to your day, and that you're doing things with your time. So yeah, I think a hobby is really important, whether it's knitting, whether it's, I don't know, doing, I can't even think of anything, just anything that you like to do. Like right now I'm doing my blogging and making videos, and, you know, just trying to keep in with what's going on out there. So that's my thing to keep me busy and to keep me going, and it's good for me because it builds up my experience in my creative writing and obviously talking about certain things. So that's mine. Work out. Now this is another one that we probably make excuses. Oh, I'm too tired after work, I don't want to go. As soon as you're unemployed, you've got all the time in the world. Why not go for a run in the morning? Why not go for a run in the evening? Why not go to a fitness class? You know, these days are not expensive. I think I used to go to a exercise class, which is not anymore. They don't do it anymore. But it used to be like £5.40 a time. So that was quite reasonable for a class. So yeah, working out. You could use this time to get fit and lose that weight that you've probably wanted to lose, but you've just been getting too comfortable in going to work, coming home, going to sleep, going to work, coming home, going to sleep, you know, getting into that pattern. So, you know, you have the freedom and the time to be able to get out there, get moving, even if it's something like going for a little jog in the park, taking a skipping rope, some little arm weights. You know, there's lots of things that you can do for free. Do something with your hair. Now obviously if you're not big on hair, this isn't the one for you, but I mean, you know, it's always good to try something new and try styles that you might not have time to sit down and master, and, you know, so when you do get that job you can do your new hairstyles and be an expert at them, and, you know, wear them to work and look all pretty and nice. So yeah, or obviously maybe learn more about your hair if, you know, if you're like me and you're transitioning, or you're more interested in natural hair, or you want to get it braided and some sort of stuff, you know, or you want to learn about how hair acts and what it does, you know, take that time to look into it and learn about it and use your knowledge. The next one is practice your writing skills. Yeah, I think that's important because that kind of involves in with your CV and your cover letter. So if you practice kind of how to sell yourself, because that's what you're doing initially, you're selling yourself. So when you're applying for a job, you're saying to them, look, this is me, this is what I can do, this is what I can offer, take me. That's what you're basically saying. So if you can improve how you write something, make it flow, make it interesting, make it grab the person, then, you know, you're already halfway there. So, you know, and that can just be done through improving, whether it's your cover letter, whether you blog, what it is you're interested in, try to write about it and obviously try to improve in that way. Keep a diary. So, you know, keep a diary of what you're doing each day, what it is you're doing in your time, what you use your time to do. Are you using it constructively? Are you just wasting your time? Are you kind of like, is there things that you could do? Like, you know, it's kind of keeping an eye on what it is that you're doing every single day. So it's good to keep a diary. Another one that I've put is a little cheeky one. Go to the doctors, go to the opticians, go to the dentist, because as you know, when you're claiming JSA, you get your services for free, so why not? Plus you've got the time to do it, so why not get all these things checked up on so you're nice and healthy. You know, if there's anything that you need to get done. I went and got my eyes tested, as you can see I'm wearing my glasses. I went to the dentist, I've been to the doctors. You know, take advantage of the time and being able to go and get those services done, because when you're working again you won't be able to, and then you'll have to pay to go and get them done. So another important one is make a plan. So, you know, if you feel like, oh, I'm not working, what am I going to do now? Make a plan. What are you going to do? Whether it's over a week, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's 6 weeks, whether it's 6 months. Make a plan and think, right, this is where I am now. This is what I want to have achieved by 6 weeks time, or a week's time, or, you know, have a plan of what it is you want to do to get to that point. You know, it's always important that if you don't have anything that you feel is physically showing you that you're progressing, you have to put things in place that, you know, show you that, right, my plan is I'm going to spend an hour every day looking for a job. I'm going to review my CV and cover letter every 2 weeks. I'm going to see why people could not be responding back to me. I'm going to work out 3-4 times a week. You know, things like that. I'm just giving you examples because, you know, there's different things that people like to do. But I'm just saying, make a plan, you know. It gives you something to look at, and it kind of it's something for you to focus on. It gives you something to, you know, look forward to and think, right, I've done this now. What can I do now? So it's kind of crossing it off, checking it off. I think read a new book. You know, we all say like you don't have time when you're working or you're tired. Read a new book, whether it's just a romantic novel, whether it's a history book, whether it's the Bible, whatever it is that you want to read that you feel that you haven't been able to pick up and read, do it. Like right now, there's a few books I've got my eye on, and they're Black history books, because I've kind of been getting interested in the whole side of Black history, how it goes on, following on from the whole relaxed hair, the whole natural hair thing. So I want to look deeper back and see, you know, what other things went on, you know, what other things have affected how things are today. So that's something that I personally want to get into. So, you know, I've got some books that I want to get and read. And I think I already mentioned, you know, take a look at your CV, take a look at your cover letter. Those are things that you can always constantly be improving, that you can always review. Because like I said, if you're not getting responses from people, that means you're not standing out from those 20, those 100 people. You know, obviously there's going to be, say, out of 100 people, 10 people get recognised. So make sure you're one of those 10 people. So do something to your CV that others might not necessarily do. Because, I mean, a lot of CVs I've seen don't stand out. Now, I know if you're not the type of person that's applying for a creative role, you might not want to have this jazzy CV with colours and all that on it. It doesn't need to be, it needs to be simple. It just needs to say you. Like I said, you're branding yourself, you are putting yourself out there, and you're representing yourself with your CV and with your cover letter. So this needs to reflect you as a person. So, you know, go on to it, have a look, try and get it down to 1 page as well. I know some people's isn't possible because they might have more experience or more stuff to put on there, but, you know, try and get it down to 1 page. Mine is 1 page and I feel it works, and I've had a lot of good feedback about it because I changed it around. I think it was it last year? I think last year sometime I changed it around to 1 page, you know, added a bit of colour, just spruced it up a bit. And I feel like I've had a lot of good response to it. You know, a lot of interviews that I went to last year, people always commented on it. But anyway, this is not about me. I just wanted to basically say that your CV is branding you, so, you know, make it represent you. And I think that's it for the tips of things that you can do while you're unemployed. I mean, I just wanted to come and do this video because, you know, I must admit I have been getting a bit like, oh, I've got no money, I'm bored. But, you know, I'm trying to put things out there that you can do. I mean, out of that list, I probably do nearly all of them except for a few, because, you know, there's times where you get lazy. But I do a lot of those things on that list. And I just wanted to let you know that there's a lot of people out there that are in the same boat as you. So, you know, things won't be like this forever. It's just a matter of time. You just need to be focused, and like I said, have a plan and just try and stay positive and just keep moving forward. Don't think about what's behind you, think about what's in front of you, okay? Alright, I think that's enough talking from me. So hopefully that was helpful, and hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.